basketball. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. We've got Mutombo. DeJounte Murray is out there with Maravich. Then it's Fresh, and it's Pettit in at the 4 slot. And for Brooklyn, we've got Irving. Martin is out there with Johnson. Then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Coleman in at the 5 spot. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
It'll be the Hawks off the tip. Fresh, the pass to Murray. Yep, that one goes. Murray's got the game going here with the first basket for the Hawks.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Martin kicks to Kidd. Johnson up top. Pass to Coleman. On the wing, Irving. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson. It's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's the Hawks ball, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still on the rim tonight.
And the Nets with possession here. After the basket by Atlanta. No good on the 3. We played just over a minute here in the first. Maravich the pass to Fresh. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Johnson, good.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
This is it to Maravich. Looking for Mutombo. He gets it there. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich.
Lights out here, right out of the game. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Outside Irving. Outside Kidd. Outside for Martin. And it's off from 3-point range.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Kidd against Murray. Kidd, good.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
Now here's Fresh. He's guarded by Johnson. Out to Maravich. Here's Fresh, covered by Johnson. 5 on the clock. And here's Maravich from the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Now here's Fresh. He's got 6 from outside the arc. Jason Kidd grabs the miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
From downtown, Tumbo grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 5. Fresh with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Maravich, good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them.
Nets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Outside Jefferson, over Fresh. And the Nets miss again. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got his second basket of the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The pass to Jefferson. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. To the middle, here's Young, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Here's Petrovic following the basket by Trae Young. Shot clock at 3. Marbury passes to Martin over Smith. And the rejection by Smith. Now here's Fresh. D right on him. The dish to Smith. Pass to Fresh. From deep three-point range. The shot missing. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Atlanta.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense?
This trip is his second to the free throw line as well.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Kenyon Martin. Line one time.
So with Horford sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. Clint Capella is out there with Smith. Then it's Fresh. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Martin at the 1. Capella, the pass to Fresh. Shoots. And he tried off the glass, but it's no good. Nets trail by 6. Knocked loose. Left side, Irving. Good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy club to hold in check.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And you gotta love the aggression he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Smith finds Wilkins. Now here's Fresh, covered by Irving. Here's the teardrop. Here's Coleman. They shoot again, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. On you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Pass to Murray. 3-pointer. Good on the triple. Murray's got 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Passes to Irving. Poked away. Stolen by Fresh. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Kicks it to Smith. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 5. Murray. The offensive rebound. Capella with the bucket.
Work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Anderson outside.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Wilkins against Kidd. Here's Irving. And that one goes long.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Nets. They trail by 7. And Dr. J slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
With it. He's picked up by Kidd. Here's Fresh. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All the officials are all over that.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he makes both from the line. Nets trail by 7. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Now heading onto the floor, your Brooklyn Nets.
They'll make a switch here.
Another great job by the Brooklyn Nets kids.
And so it's Atlanta in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Atlanta had no problems getting going. They jumped out to a 6-0 lead as they strung together some excellent possessions early. They found the rhythm early in this one, jumping out to an 11-point advantage. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage. Kenny, let's start with you. Think about the Hawks.
They were in such a groove that by first half, especially on the offense. Late call.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin.
You're next.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Fresh, what a contribution.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half. Maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Irving is out there with Jason Kidd. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Martin. And it's Coleman in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half. Here's Martin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Martin's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Nets.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court tonight. We see that pay off.
Now the pass to Murray. Fresh with the ball. Johnson's there. And here's Fresh. He's got 8. Trying. The putback. Rebounded by Coleman. Coleman's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First
And this is where Martin can really hurt you, which is why defenses resort to fouling.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls hard. And he makes both free throws. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Murray. Oh, the power on that threw down.
Unreal.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Fresh, the pass to Mutombo. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
They get Jason Kidd.
And when Mutombo is forcing the issue, it puts defenders in a bind, which is why you have to foul him there.
And so Mutombo nails both of them. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Kidd kicks to Johnson. And Fresh picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team, and I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Tipped away. Irving with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And the first one at the line is good.
And for all the things Anderson does well,
Nets trail by 5. So with Wilkins on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. They've got Fresh. Maravich is out there with Murray. And it's Mutombo, and it's Pettit in at the 4 spot.
they should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Pettit. Now here's Fresh. Pass to Mutombo. Clock at 6. Now here's Fresh. Defended by Jefferson. Takes the 3. Yes, it is. Boy, that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter, even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter. Will that make right there? That could change things.
Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Kidd. Rebounded by the Hawks. Mutombo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Puts one up from 19. That shot off, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now here's Fresh, defended by Jefferson. They get the rebound, head it. He can't get that one.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Irving passes to Martin. He dishes it to Kidd. Floats one up. Rebound, Atlanta. Mutombo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And here's Maravich from the arc. The rebound by the Nets. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's tipped. Inside, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Timeout called, the Nets. You look at what a contribution.
Well, I hope this one is not the top of play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, I heard Steve Nash talking to his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Pass to Maravich. To the wing on the left. Here's Fresh.
Pretty good defense there from Joe. His size and reach really bothering the shooter on that one.
Off target from the wing. Here's Kidd. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Defensive foul.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Atlanta making a switch here.
Substitutions on the court.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Mutombo. Fresh with the ball. Made that one. It's the 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Kidd passes to Irving. Here's Petrovic. Goes up at the stripe. Pettit grabs the board.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Atlanta.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And one thing about this team, they never stop pushing the envelope. Fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from the... Such an overall great performance it was for Fresh.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
And that one's good, fresh.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
That's in there. Murray with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 16.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.